We all have different characteristics that we find attractive in others, but why do we find others attractive and where do these characteristics come from? Research has shown that men look for women who typically present features that give them a youthful look, as this indicates that they are young and hence more likely to be fertile. Whereas women look for a man who is mature, financially stable, and someone who has the features that perceives dominance. However, these characteristics might be outdated, as it suggests that women are dependent on men to provide and protect their family. So this idea might not represent our generation accurately, especially non-heterosexual individuals. These attractive characteristics can be explained by the biological theories of attraction. One of the biological theories is the evolutionary theory, which suggests that the characteristics we find attractive is stem from natural selection. So they were determined by whether our ancestors with these features survived, as they were favored during mate selection. If they survived, they would be able to pass the gene for this characteristic down to their children and throughout the next generations. Therefore, looking back at our history will help us explain characteristics we find attractive now and how males and females seek to attract the opposite sex. Despite this theory being a well-established explanation for attraction, there is a question of whether attractive characteristics are accurate for all cultures. There are different beauty standards and characteristics that might be deemed as attractive in one culture, but not in the other. For example, in Oriental cultures, pale skin is seen as attractive, whereas in Western cultures, being tan symbolizes beauty. Other examples are the giraffe neck found in Thailand and lip dilators in Ethiopia. However, contradicting this, there is a key study conducted by Buss et al., which supported the evolutionary theory that attraction is shaped by the biological drive to survive and reproduce successfully. The study involved participants from 33 different countries who completed questionnaires about themselves, and they were also asked to rate different characteristics they valued, as well as rank characteristics according to their ideas on mate preferences. It was found that males valued youthful looks, whereas females valued resources and wealth. Another biological explanation to attraction is the neurobiological explanation, which draws attention on the working of neurotransmitters and hormones. Research shows that attraction to another person causes the brain to release dopamine, serotonin levels to increase, and oxytocin is produced. All this change explains our burst of positive emotions when we see or around people we find attractive. There is an interesting finding that women's preference for masculinity in men changes during their menstrual cycle due to hormonal changes. A case study conducted by Jones et al. Looked at seeing the strength of preference for masculine faces differed between 2 points in the menstrual cycle, where salivary testosterone levels also differed. They used prototypes that transformed to make images of female and male faces that were masculinized and feminized. Participants were showed pairs of face images and asked to choose the face in each pair that they found more attractive. The findings showed that masculinity was preferred more when judging for male faces, and women preferred masculine faces more often in the highest testosterone test sessions than in the lowest ones. Further analysis revealed that women in this study demonstrated a strong general preference for feminine male and female faces. This strong preference for feminine faces proposed a possibility that increased preference for masculinity when testosterone levels are high simply reflects women's preferences when testosterone levels are high. The main findings was that women have strong preferences for masculine faces when their salivary testosterone levels are high than when they are low. Furthermore, high salivary testosterone levels estimated to be closer to ovulation than low salivary testosterone levels, suggesting around ovulation preferences may vary. Increasing research has also found an effect of contraception pills on attraction. It's reported that women who were on the pill when meeting their partner lost attraction when coming off the pill. This was due to the introduction of hormones estrogen and progesterone, which interfered with women's preferences and self-confidence, as well as increasing women's attraction to others. Women felt more confident due to taking the pill and were more likely to find partners, but coming off the pill and having these hormones removed made attraction to partners decrease.